I love it. Okay, awesome. We are live. Welcome everybody to Conversations with 1 Million Meditators. Today is so awesome. We are joined by our ambassador, Steph Vee, all the way from France. Am I saying it right? You're in France now?
Totally, yes, correct.
Totally. So Steph Vee is an ex-physicist banker, and he has finished, Steph Vee finished by a burnout and has gone through separation, despair, but the universe put him on a special path. He met his little angel, Bonita, and both initiating the journey to unknown, opening feelings, hearts, following the flow that led them to inner and earth connection. Together, they created a caritative association distributing workshops, retreats, freely helping people on their path with who and what they are. As the journey unravels, they met amazing, open-hearted people, prana nutrition, family constellations, meditation, ayahuasca, minimalistic way of living, leading to peace, trust, responsibility. Out of the beaten path, they got fully conscious during that time, and that has come for everyone to get back to the true nature, love, share, kindness, connection, harmony, with balance in footprint. I'm so honored to have you here today. Your project right now that you have going on is creating a self-sustainable edible forest with a small sovereign community connected to love, essentials, nature, and open to the outside. Like, that just sounds so beautiful and tranquil and lovely. Tell me more.
About the path, about the project, what do you prefer?
Well, okay, so I guess, we probably should start with what inspired you to join the movement of 1 Million Meditators. I get so far ahead of myself sometimes. I'm like, let's just jump in. But we should probably start there. What inspired you to join this movement?
Well, just the universe decided to. I was discovering meditation, and I just do some meditation with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And it was an amazing path. We discovered that we were able to meditate between 4 hours in the night, and it was just amazing. And I said, wow, that's a really hard connection to everything. Everything is possible. So it was pure magic. And a few months after, I just watched Facebook, and I see 1 million meditators. What's that? Oh, that sounds good. 1 million. I like the figures, and I said, well, why don't I apply? And I applied for it, and I got an interview with Anita, and Anita as myself. She's pure love. She's open-hearted, and I just opened my heart with her. She opened her heart, and we just say, well, you want to be an ambassador? Yeah, let's do it. And that's how it started. And it's a beautiful journey just to share meditation with people all around Earth. It's just magic. So that's how it started. And now I'm still hooked to it. It's just so amazing to connect with people from all over the planet, have free meditation, and try to help people on their path, because that's for me the goal. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's amazing. This movement is amazing. And everybody that I have met that's part of this community has been truly amazing. So it's just all this bubble of awesomeness that we get to just rip all over the world, right?
exactly, we are love, and we just attract what we are. And the more we are in love, the more people in love we attract. And since a few years, I just met just like people like that, and it's amazing. The number, it's growing, and even some people from your family, your old family, your old friend, you don't have this connection. You go to people and you speak heart to heart, and just like if they know you, there's nothing to hide, nothing wrong to say, just perfect. So really, for me, I love that, and I love all the beautiful souls that I meet, and all the comments, it's so nice to be hard connected, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely it is. I just want to give a quick shout out to those of you that are joining on. Nita, Anna, thank you for saying hello. And anybody else, I see a few more on. Just post in the comments where you're joining us from. We'd love to hear. So, Steph, let's talk a little bit about this. You had quite a shift, from where your career path was to to where you are now. And I would love to talk about this because, the world has changed in this last year. Everything looks a lot different. And, that's a very big drastic shift for you. But, minimalist living and these kinds of things have, been really coming out the last few years. I think there's been some books and topic, written on it. So I'd love for you to share your experience or more around that because it sounds kind of juicy.
Okay, well, I'm happy to share that with you. Well, it's true that I was working in a bank and see what money is able to do, and I do so many wire movement, and I was not feeling at my place, and I finish in a burnout because it's true that money is a kind of tool that helps the rich to get richer and the poor to get poorer. It's just amazing with what we can do, and I finished in burnout. My couple just get down because I don't want to return. I had low energy. I cannot do anything. And well, the path decided to meet Bopha, my little angel, to discover meditation, to decide to create an association to see how we can work together, meditate, do some free hugs events all around France and country around. So it was amazing. And after, I discovered Dr. Joe Dispenza in meditation, did some ayahuasca session, discovered prana, and found that I was able to spend 45 days without eating and 8 days without eating and drinking. It's just amazing our capacities that we have no idea, because the way we have been trained, learned, and so on, we are so blocked from all area, while when you open up, then everything is possible. And that's really what I've experienced and I'm experiencing right now. It's just, well, I don't know what will be next, but I've got dozens of experience of stories that I can tell about all kind of topic that I never used to be familiar with. We're coming in a bank, coming from scientific, everything is very straight in the box, and my goodness, it's I don't know where I should start, but for me, it's just amazing when you follow your heart and you trust the universe, you trust the people, and you have so much amazing gift. It's just wow.
That is so super cool. Gosh, I would love you to share a little bit more about your experience going through, I'm assuming it was some type of a cleanse or a process that you went through without the eating, drink, there's so much interesting, I'm not trying to get too scientific, but I know there's a lot of interesting science on that and what it does for the body and the things that you could open up and access to. It's really, really cool how incredibly powerful our bodies are. And when you can connect like that whole mind synergy together, it's quite miraculous. But I would love for you to share a little bit about that and your experience and what came from it.
Yeah, well, for me, just to listen to the little voice you have in yourself. Sometimes you have the impression that it's crazy things, and sometimes you just say, well, you should go for it. You think about going to Costa Rica or something pops in your heart, in your body. You don't know where it comes from. Then that's the source. That's this intuition, this love, this God, whatever you can call it. Then you follow it. Let's go for it. And when you listen to this voice, then magic happens. You don't have to. Of course, you have to be a bit crazy or a bit. You shouldn't judge and say, "Oh, no, what people will think about that." No, just do it. And after, of course, magic happens, and that the way it is. And for me, the last 5 years, I've just been like that. I live in the present moment. I don't know what tomorrow will be next. I spent 1 year in a yurt on a small island, and now today it's not a yurt. It's not modern. I'm at my parents' house, and I don't know what will be next tomorrow, and that's just amazing.
Yeah, there's such an element of freedom and just kind of lightness that comes along with that. And the adventure piece, there's that little bit of adventure piece that keeps things fun and the curiosity level up. And you, like you say, just being in the present moment and just truly experiencing what's happening right now, what's happening in front of me, and just really living in that space. So it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm glad that you shared that with us. I would love to ask you a little bit about your experience with the power of global meditations and the impact that they have, on humanity and what that looks like. I know you've been part of 1 Million Meditators longer than I have, and you've experienced a lot more of these global meditations. I'm sure differently than me too, but I would just love to know what your experience is with that and what you've seen and the impact that it's had.
Yeah, it's true that meditation is just to focus on the inside, to connect to your side, to your heart, to everything, to the field, whatever. In that moment, you just feel that you are everything. You are just like the ocean drop and the ocean. So we are all connected. There's no difference between you and me and all the element, the computer, everything. We are the same reality. If we look at the molecules, then they don't belong to an object. They are all around. So we are really all connected. And in this meditation, I really feel the connection to all the humanity, all earth, all life, I would say, trees, rocks, even rocks are alive. Everything is connected to each other. And we have this power to connect to everything. And I just think also that what's happening right now is that we need to rediscover this connection. We have endangered the planet, and there are plenty of high challenge for humanity. And the only way is now to get back to this global intelligence that we all have. And we can't say I'm just alone, and there are so many problems. So we open up art and all the connection, and that just this way for me that the solution will come out. And that's why I'm so proud to be part of this moment. I'm so happy that Anita, you, and all the people that are doing meditation with us, or in their own way. There's just not a single path. Meditation, the key is inside. And the more you look outside, the more you found problems. And when you look inside, you found peace, you found love and connection with the universe and all the beautiful souls. So for me, just the norm, my path, it's kind of normal. I don't know if it sounds normal what I'm saying, but that's my reality. And I'm sure everybody can experience when we drop lots of things, lots of thoughts that we have in our mind that just say you shouldn't do that, is that right or wrong? Everything is right. Just don't take some blame, some culpability, something from your family. You have sovereign free will. You can do everything, but just trust yourself and the universe, because of course, whatever you do, you will have something back in return. And for me, I'm just so happy, so gifted to receive all that. So just amazing.
It's so beautiful. I think that's one of the things this last year has really shown, is just how important, that connection piece is. And we're seeing so much more separation, but, as you're saying, that coming together, it's that separateness where we kind of come back together and recognize that there is that one consciousness and this whole system that works together. And, the energy that you put out has such a ripple around everything, far and wide. You're in one part of the world and I'm in another, and energetically, there's a ripple that's created just from that, and the amazing people that are joining in with us right now. There's never going to be another time in space when like the same people are going to be here in this exact experience. Of course, the replay's here, #replay if you watch. But it's so true, just recognizing the impact that we all have, and the more that we come together, the greater we can create, and just that love and that energy, it just shifts so much, and it's so needed right now.
Yes, totally right. We really need that, and the moment obliges us to connect to love and to all the humanity. there's no little, well, everything is tiny, but yeah, just like the butterfly effect, a butterfly just do some wings movement, and maybe at the end of the planet it will create a hurricane or something. We don't know. So every little action counts. If you just offer a smile to somebody and they smile back in return, then you don't know what you create. Maybe he was unhappy, and because of you he's getting happy again, and he changed his mind, and some things go on. So it's unlimited, the power, but just please don't stop smiling, offering love, be yourself. It's just the key for magic for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know you don't have anything going on that you're promoting or anything like that right now, but if you wouldn't mind, you could share a little bit. You do offer workshops and things like that. Where can people find you if they're interested to find out a little bit more about your work, and what you and I feel like I said it wrong. Is it Bonita? Did I say that, or is it in the beginning? Maybe I said the name wrong. But what?
You mean my partner, my little angel, Bopha? Yeah. Well, we don't doing the promotion because we consider that money is a tool that we will not use in a not so far future. So we are not interested in selling things. We offer things. So we connect to everybody that is interested. We offer our help when is needed. So far I'm still on the social network, and I can be found easily, and I'm happy to connect with anyone that is feeling that I can bring something or help with something. That the way we do it. My little angel decided just to go a step down, so she removed the social media. It's true that the main life happening in real life, not maybe with all these social tools. We can use them, of course. They are amazing for connecting all around the planet. But it's true that for us, it's also the time to get back to source, to get back to earth, to get back to this connection. And of course, well, if you are connected to earth, then lots of your time is used locally with the people around, with nature, and just amazing. But I'm ready to connect to anyone, and if I can help anyone with anything, just let me know. For me, that's just the way. We just have no promotion, yeah, because that's the way we feel. Just giving to the next, and yeah, people. That's just so easy,
Absolutely. That is absolutely lovely. So if you do feel connected and you want to find out more about what, workshops and things they do have available, you can connect with Steph, and just you can DM directly. We'll put the link in the comments below, of course. So what's one tool or a strategy or something that you would give somebody? I know that we've talked about this minimalist aspect, and nature being so important. What's one of those things that maybe you found for somebody that's experiencing like a shift in their life right now, kind of as you did, where you went from more of a corporate business type of world into really recognizing that was no longer in alignment with you, but that's a big transition to make. Was there something that you found that was impactful or really, really helped you during that process to keep you kind of focused on your why and the reason why you were making those changes, that led you into a more meaningful and peaceful kind of existence and period where you're at?
Well, for me, I just have the impression that either we are guided or connected to something. I just do what's come to me, and I say, let's do it. And you see, I didn't ask. You'd say, are you interested in an interview? Then let's go for it. And that's the way it is. And it's true that for us, it's been a kind of healing in a way, just getting used to do with less, and we want always more, something exterior, having just the American way of living, or you have a big house, you earn a lot of money, and so on. And after a certain amount of time, you have the impression that the item that you have, they possess you. You don't own them; they own you. So after you get rid of lots of things that you are not using, and that's why so many people are in a minimalistic mode. And for me, that has been one of the key, just to do with less, to unlearn, because it's true that we have so much guilt, some weight from our parents, from the outside, what they will think about this if I do this. So it's true that it's a kind of, yeah, cleaning, just, well, to be yourself. You don't need anything else that what you are. That's only what is needed, and that nobody can take up from you. Can take up your car, your house, your girlfriend, your whatever, but you can't be taken yourself. And maybe that's the path that we have been inspired to follow. And so much freedom, so much light. And in English, light means something not heavy, and also light, the light coming from the sun, and so on. So that's for me the same thing, becoming light in all the way. That's probably the key element that I received from my journey, and it's so pleasant, so powerful. So yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely lovely. And like you say, there's just so much to be said about living in a more minimalistic way, even with the thoughts that you think and the food that you're eating. When you simplify things, it just releases such a weight and allows for more to come into your space. So it's really absolutely beautiful. I've been going through a renovation process right now, and the more that I can let go of and kind of declutter, and it kind of forces you to go through everything. Do I need this here, and do I not? What's really important, what's not. It feels really nice to release and to let go of things that really, they just take up space, right? It's a bit of a process, but they just take up space.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, just step by step, just do with less, try to connect with nature. And nature is, yeah, we for me, I feel so good being outside of all of my time, looking after nature, helping people with what is needed at the moment. That's why we are happy to create this little community, because we are social animals. We like to share, and that's why I'm here with you. It's just so beautiful. But well, now it's difficult for me to get back in town, in cities. You sleep so well in a yurta or in a tent when the weather is quite good, but also your body get trained also. In the yurta, the coldest weather is was 9 degrees, but maybe you are in Fahrenheit. I don't know the conversion. Well, it's a few degrees above the water froze, and we're able to go outside in t-shirt. At the beginning, I said, no way, I can't do it. And after, when you are outside, always, then your body gets used to it. And so that's just something we need maybe to rediscover, because we are able to do it. So you know, Wim Hof is able to stay 2 hours in an ocean with ice. Just do also lots of meditation, lots of breathing technique, and without being extreme, you can stand temperature you never thought you were able to do it, because you are maybe in a too much comfort zone. So getting out a little bit from time is just amazing. You discover all this power little by little. Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's incredible. Let me tell you, I'm here in Canada. So in our spring times when I would grow up, there was still ice chunks in the lake, like when the would open up in May. So, we would go swimming in the lake and try and brine these ice. When you're kids, it's so free and fun. You don't think too much about it, but you're right now, you're like, oh, that sounds awful. But when you experience it and you kind of just things these days in North America anyways have kind of turned to glamping. And I last summer took my kids, and we were like, no, we're going to do the tenting thing. And you're right, once you get out there, loved it. And sleeping at night, and it was cold. Like there was one night I think we were about a degree above zero. It gets chilly. You're like, oh, put toques on and stuff. But it's the experience, and once they get through it, then they come out the other side. And I know it's just, we're talking about camping and sleeping outside, but it's cold out. But it's interesting watching them, because they are millennials or Gen Z or whatever they're called. And they come from a little bit of a different generation, to just kind of go back to those basics. Them coming out of it, they were like, that was really cool. Like, I want to do that again. That was fun. I slept great, Yeah, so that's really cool.
Look at our children. When I was a kid, also I was running in the snow, and we never be cold just when it was too much. But we spent hours running in the snow and doing some battles and everything. And now just get back to this child or this soul behavior. Just try it. Yeah, I know it sounds maybe a bit crazy, or you may need a few steps, but for me, that's the connection that we all have. And when growing up, we tend to lose because we just learn it's not possible. You should do this and not do this, and so on. And after you restrict a bit your power. So now, with the full connection that we have all over the planet, all the nice people giving so many technique, knowledge, and so on. So now we have no excuse. If you don't want to know, then it's your choice.
Yeah, absolutely right. And we're not trying to convince. They'll come along. Yeah. If I could give you a magic wand and you could wave it, what would you like to create with it?
That's a good question. I think I would like people just to awaken or get back to their true nature, and that they discover, and that they don't have any guilt, any weight, and that they can enjoy life and earth. It's just a paradise. We have everything in here. We just need to get back on this. So just awaken, and that everybody is happy to follow their path, and not the path of somebody, or because our parents have decided to do something. Just get back to yourself. With that magic wand, everybody, you're yourself, no guilt. Pick, ready, go.
And so it is. So it is.
You're a magician, then. You give me the one, so you must be the magician.
We're all magicians, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I want to thank everybody that has joined in on our conversation. Thank you for all the hearts and beautiful comments. If you are watching this on the replay, please hashtag replay and let us know that you have joined in. And if you are catching this on the podcast, please leave us a review. We would absolutely love it if you do, and tell us, what you would like to see more of. It is always helpful. Steph, this has been such an amazing, fun conversation to have with you today. And, just such a great reminder of simplicity, the minimalism, and just really coming back to, what really truly matters. And like you say, connecting with yourself and really, really tuning into that. And I just love that you shared your experience today with us, is your journey. Is there anything that you would like to leave us with before we go? I know you've shared so much, but if there is, the floor is absolutely yours.
Well, just follow yourself. Just listen to your little voice. Don't say it's not possible. Just go, and the universe will open doors. And even sometimes it's difficult. You close door. You have difficult moment, and just a transition to go to something else. So trust yourself, trust the universe, and let's all create this wonderful world we are all living in right now. So thank you so much for the invitation, for everything, for the interview. It was just a pleasure to be with you and all the nice souls all around. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Please drop some hearts below, share this out. We will be back again next week. Again, thank you so much, Steph, for all your wisdom and sharing your experience. We truly, truly appreciate it. Have
Pleasure.
the most wonderful day, everybody. Bye for now.
Thank you, Tara. Bye, everyone.